Well, let's get you some details from Russia-Ukraine war. The aerial strikes between Russia and Ukraine continues to intensify as Moscow once again targeted the Ukrainian capital, Kyiv. Well, according to Ukrainian officials, at least 9 people have been killed and more than a dozen injured after a ballistic missile hit the capital. Now, Kyiv's mayor reported that 15 people, including 2 boys aged 13 and 17, were wounded. They are being treated at a hospital. Reports said that more than 10 explosions were heard in a row, and the intensity of the blasts triggered car alarms on the streets. Now, fires and damage to residential buildings and industrial targets have been reported in at least 4 parts of the city. Well, this is Russia's second large-scale attack against Ukraine in the last 48 hours. Furthermore, a fire broke out at the St. Basile's Cathedral in Moscow. However, the cause of the blaze at the iconic Red Square Church was not immediately disclosed. Reports suggest that there were no casualties or injuries. Now, according to Russian state media, 10 fire engines were rushed to the spot and the fire was doused. Meanwhile, days after Zelensky's Washington visit, U.S. President Donald Trump backtracked on his promise to let Ukraine manufacture Patriot missiles. Well, Trump has said that Washington is yet to take a final decision on allowing Ukraine to manufacture the interceptor missiles. Well, he also said the U.S. must exercise caution before approving such a move.
These weapons are incredible. We have to be very careful about letting somebody build them. Now, we have not agreed to that. We're talking about it. But it's a hard thing to give away that kind of technology. And I don't think this would ever happen. But, you know, those people that you give that technology, they can someday turn on you. You know, that is possible. You look at war. It's happened a couple of times over the years, right?
Amid multiple attacks on wild berries, the Russian retail giant has ramped up its defense systems. The Wild Berry CEO has said that her company has started upgrading its defense systems almost daily. Ukraine has attacked about a dozen wild berry sites since 18th of July in a bid to disrupt the company's operations. Now, Kyiv accused the e-commerce giant of storing drone parts and helping the Russian army. Meanwhile, Ukraine has been witnessing an uproar over the removal of the former defense minister. Thousands of people demonstrate in the Ukrainian capital, Kyiv, to demand the reinstatement of the young and tech-savvy defense minister, Mikhailo Fedorov.